Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there.
Welcome back to the King of Diamonds channel. It is boiling today, extremely boiling. I was gonna wear one of my nice new blazers I got for Christmas, but I'm not gonna do that now because I'd rather not burn alive. The topic for today is Anaconda, a movie that I was quite excited to see. I've been watching a lot of Paul Rudd movies recently, just in general. I've been going through and binging like all these different ones that he's in. So I thought it would be nice to go see it, and I guess we'll be discussing what I thought today. So, let's get right into it. Anaconda 2025 is a film that is a spiritual sequel, but is also a reboot, but is also a remake of the Anaconda movie. It was directed by Tom Gormican, produced by Columbian Pictures, and stars Jack Black, Paul Rudd, Steve Zahn, Thandie Newton, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, Daniela Melchior, and Selton Mello. It follows a group of adults who are having a bit of a midlife crisis. They all have dreams of being filmmakers and actors, but they never really got the chance to be successful at it. And so they decide to reignite their spark for filmmaking by remaking their favorite movie from their youth, Anaconda. They travel all the way to the Amazon to create this movie, and in their pursuit to remake the movie Anaconda, they find that they have become part of the movie Anaconda, or entered Anaconda in real life, or they get attacked by a giant snake. I'm sure most people are aware that it's not too often that we get full-on comedies anymore, especially seeing as streaming services have taken over the world and mid-budget movies aren't really a thing now. And whilst I don't know what the budget of this movie is, I definitely can say it had the feeling of a mid-budget comedy for the most part, outside of the giant snake stuff. I laughed, I cried, I fainted, and I had a stroke, because this movie was really fun, and I had a good time. And honestly, if you're wanting a good laugh, you should go see this movie because of many reasons. One, Jack Black and Paul Rudd do an amazing job in this movie. They have great chemistry, and that guy that plays Greg Heffley in Die of a Wimpy Kid, yes, him. The delivery on some of his lines is so perfect. It's probably some of the most funniest moments were from him. So, it's a funny movie, okay? The story is strange, but it's stupid enough to be charming, and I had a good time, and I did end up wanting them to make their fun little movie. And I was really curious, because I was like, oh, when's the giant snake from the trailers gonna show up? And oh boy, it showed up, amongst other things. I shouldn't spoil a certain appearance. If you know, you know. The effects are also quite good. I mean, they didn't show the snake a whole bunch, which is probably due to how much it would have cost if they had it in the movie more. But I kind of liked that about it. It felt like it was more of a presence rather than something you're seeing too often, and you're kind of just feeling them be afraid of what they're looking at rather than seeing it all the time. I wish other movies had that sort of restraint. I think if I had any complaints about the movie, it'd probably be some of the performances in the first quarter of the film were not incredible. I think a lot of the actors, especially like Jack Black in a few moments, the line delivery could have been a little bit better, especially in bits when he's trying to act emotional, I guess, when he's watching this childhood movie. It was nice, but it didn't feel very realistic. And I guess that's just Jack Black. He always does everything very exaggerated, and that's his thing, and that's fine. That was just a personal gripe I had. But after the plot gets going and there's more jokes being thrown around, I noticed him and everyone else sort of started upping their performance quality as well. That's probably not a coincidence. I don't have a whole lot to say about the film, to be quite honest. I mean, it was just a fun time, and it's nothing, special that's going to blow your mind, but it's definitely just a good, guaranteed, fun time at the cinema, and if you're looking for a good laugh, go watch it. You'll like it. If you asked my straight up out of the theater reaction what I would score the movie, it would be really high. I think just because I was so hyped up from the cinema reaction. But now that I've had some time to let my opinion sort of settle and I can calm down, from the experience I had, which, by the way, my cinema was really good when I went. Like, the audience was really good. It was clapping and cheering and stuff. It was fun. But yeah, now that I've let my opinion settle for a bit and I've calmed down, I'll probably give the movie like a decent 8 out of 10. Yeah, fun time. I liked it, and I hope you liked it too. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But yeah, Anaconda 2025 is a movie, and it does exist, and you can watch it. Anyway, bye!